Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 things coming to Fortnite very, very soon. Some of them even within just a few weeks. From a mounted turret vehicle mod to a new parkour mechanic. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about what's going to be coming to Fortnite in the very near future. Now, to start it off with number one, we have an incredibly cool mechanic. This is tactical sprinting. Now, for those who do not know, in the files, recently Hypex and many other leakers have actually found out that there is a secret gameplay mechanic that is ready to be used whenever Epic actually wants to release it. Now, the only thing it's currently missing is animations, but once Epic actually puts those into the files, it will most likely release with the release of Chapter 3 Season 2, but it may come out even sooner. It's something very interesting to look forward to, but we still have 9 others that are even somehow better than this. So let's keep moving on with the list. Coming in at number 2, we've got the parkour mechanic called clamber. Now, for those who do not know, in games like Apex Legends, you can actually climb up walls without needing to use ramps. Now, in Fortnite, obviously, the only way that we get around places is by using our builds. But in the future, Fortnite is currently developing a new mechanic called clamber. Now, this mechanic will most likely allow us to do things similar to Apex Legends, allowing us to climb up walls, get to areas that we could never get to before without builds. This will allow you to have a lot more fun in the early game, get away from some opponents, and make some amazing plays in build battles where your opponent is not expecting you to just climb up a wall.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Now, coming in at number 3, we've got the Mythic Thermal AR. This item has been leaked by some of the most famous leakers out there in the Fortnite scene, so this is nearly guaranteed to be coming out. But basically, what this item is, there used to be a thermal AR in Fortnite. Now, this AR was not like a standard one. It actually had a scope. Now, later this season, Fortnite may actually be adding a thermal mythic AR that will allow you to obviously get that thermal vision, but also do a lot more damage. This item might not even get added until Season 2 of Chapter 3, but even still, it's a nice one to look forward to. But I promise you guys, there are some things on this list that are going to be getting added in Season 1. So let's keep on going down the list and find out what those things are. Now, coming in at number 4, we have vehicle mods. And you may be saying to yourselves, wait, Yoshi, we already have vehicle mods in the game. And while we do, they're nothing compared to what we're going to be seeing. Now, currently, obviously, we have Chonkers tires, which allow you to drive anywhere. Now, these new mods are going to make your car have reinforced armor and mounted turrets. Now, this has been confirmed by Hypex that these are going to be coming out very, very soon. Again, most likely with the release of Chapter 3 Season 2, as that is going to be the next major update. But having mounted turrets attached to a car and having armored cars would be an absolute amazing addition to the game.
Go crazy! Go stupid! Ah!
Now, coming in at number 5, we have the Daily Bugle turning back into a volcano. This POI that is currently in the game is obviously a crossover with Spider-Man, but Fortnite cannot infinitely have a crossover with Spider-Man, so we're going to need to see this POI get turned back into a Fortnite POI very soon. And this is the exact spot that the volcano was at, so there is definitely going to be some sort of catastrophe that's going to be turning this POI back into its good old glorious age of being a volcano. Now, coming in at number 6, we have the overshield mechanic, and CypherPK has actually already made a video about this mechanic, and it's basically just gonna allow you to have a second shield on top of your already existing shield. Now, we know that this is going to be coming to the game relatively soon because Hypex has actually confirmed that this is going to be coming out. Now, as to how it's going to be implemented, we have no idea. This might be an item, this might be something you drink, this might be a weapon that you use that as you deal damage, you generate more of a overshield. There's a lot of different ways that Fortnite can do this, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think would be the best way for Fortnite to use this new mechanic with. I honestly think they could go a lot of ways with it, but that's just my opinion. Let's move on to the final 4 that we actually have left. Now, coming in at number 7, we have a little bit of a spoiler for Chapter 3, Season 2, so if you want to skip over this one, just go ahead like 30 seconds, and that's totally fine. But the theme for Chapter 3, Season 2 is most likely going to be Io versus the 7. Now, this is nearly confirmed, because all the way back in Chapter 2, Season 2, we got Ghost versus Shadow, and currently the lore storyline is very easily setting up the concept of an Io versus 7 season theme. Now, we've been seeing the audio logs getting placed around the map, setting up this storyline for a while now, and it is most likely going to get paid off in the release of Chapter 3, Season 2. Now, coming in at number 8, we have the tank vehicle that is going to be getting released very, very soon. And for those who do not know, there are currently these IO drills that are around the map, and there is a code-named vehicle that is in the files called a tread vehicle. Now, I don't know about you guys, but these IO drills look a lot like, to me, like tanks, like they've got those tread-type wheels, and these things are most likely going to be drivable within Fortnite's next few updates. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be coming out next update, but it is almost guaranteed that at some point in Chapter 3, Season 1, we are going to be able to drive the tank IO vehicles that are actually scattered across the map. I'm super excited about this because I think they're going to be a really fun addition to the game, but we still have a few more things to cover, so let's move on to our next topic. Now, coming in at number 9, we have the Uncharted collab. Now, personally, I've never played the Uncharted game series. I don't know if you guys have, but it seems really, really fun, and Hypex has confirmed to us that in a future update, we are going to be getting treasure maps added into the game that will allow you to find loot spawns that will give you 4 legendary weapons, 4 good heals, 270 mats, an absolute ton of ammo, and 100 gold. So this kind of makes sense because obviously Uncharted, you're trying to find the treasure, and now in Fortnite, you're trying to find the treasure with your treasure map.
Diamond!
Coming in at number 10, we have a really cool one, and this is the return of C4. Now, C4 has always been a fan favorite item in the game, and it has always been really, really fun to use, and it's most likely going to return at some point this season, or at least that is what Hypex and FireMonkey have told us, and the damage will be multiplied by 8 against vehicles. This even further backs up the idea that we're going to be getting tank vehicles coming back to Fortnite, and this also backs up the idea that we're going to be seeing the return of C4, because if tank vehicles are getting added to Fortnite, we kind of need a counter to them, and the return of the C4 could be the perfect way to do that. Now, we're not done there because I still have one bonus thing that is going to be coming very, very soon to the game for you guys, and that is new sound effects for skins. Now, recently, Hypex has actually tweeted out that in the game files, Fortnite is currently making some major changes to skins. They are going to be adding in a ton of new sound effects that are specific to each skin, giving it its own heavy barefoot sound, giving it its own sandal sound. Basically, whatever you're walking in as your feet in your skin, it will have a different sound effect depending on what skin you're wearing. Along with that, there's going to be some other sound effects that are added in, but this is just a little bit of a fun one that I figured I'd throw in here as your bonus fact of the day. So this has been the top 10 things coming to Fortnite very, very soon. If you guys actually did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like on it. If you guys are hyped for all of these things, then leave a comment down below which one is your favorite, which one you are the most hyped for. Remember, subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell. My name is Gummy Yoshi, and as always, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.